What's up? What's up? It is your girl Courage Molina, Chief Courage Crusader, your confidence coach, and your favorite Bible teacher. What's good? Real quick, I want to talk to you this morning on this live about 5 tips to create your vision. Now, I'm home, I'm in my house, and this is certainly a part of the vision that I had for my life. You can probably hear people in the background. It's my husband making coffee, which I typically love, but I'm not drinking coffee right now. And he is getting ready to take our daughter to work, and so that means that I've already started my work day, but I'm working from home, and that's a part of the vision that I have for my life. I know some of y'all are probably thinking, well, dang, she on this live, she don't have any makeup. That's also part of my vision, that I could show up as myself. I mean, detailed like that I could show up as myself. And I'm not really a big, huge makeup girl. Don't get me wrong, I like for my face to look good, but I'm not really big on doing it. And I'm also not really big on styling my hair every day either. So I love the comfort of like working from home and being comfortable in my house, and you know what I'm saying? So that was a part of my vision. And so I wanted to share with you today 5 tips to help you to create your vision. One, start with honesty. I got my notes over here. One, start with honesty and not this false sense of like humility. Be honest about what you want in life. Don't play small just because other people think you should play small. Like, be 100% with yourself and what type of life you actually want to live. So if you want to live a life of luxury, be honest about that. Don't have this sense of like, oh, I want to have this. I don't want to say I want to be rich. I just want to say I want to help people. No, if you want to be wealthy, if you want to be rich, say that. You need to be honest in this vision. I think a lot of times, especially when we are called to serve, right? And because we want to see people's lives transformed and we want to see people doing different things because we want to help people, it's like, oh, well, if you really want to help people, then you don't want to be rich. I don't know who told y'all that lie. I want to help hundreds of thousands of people, and I want to make more than hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's just what it is. Honest. Not a false sense of humility. If you want to create your vision, you have to be honest about it. The second tip I want to give you is to allow your imagination to absolutely run wild, and let that imagination run wild in every area of your life. Not just in the work that you would do, but in the place that you would live, how you would have vacation, in the spaces that you would take up, in the relationships that you would have, and the amount of money that would be in the bank, and in the fitness that you would have in your mind and in your body. Completely let your imagination go wild as you are preparing to create this vision for yourself. Don't diminish the vision, and don't limit the vision just to the work that you do. Now, we are high achievers and we love to get stuff done, and we want to cross something off our list. And so a lot of times when we are thinking about what we want to do, or we are allowing ourselves a few moments to think about where we want to go, we typically stick to only like the work that we'll do and how we'll do the work, or the money. But I want to encourage you to allow your imagination to run wild in every area of your life. What do you look like in this best life, in this vision? What do you look like? You know, one of my things is to be flexible. I have no idea why. I think because I used to have a lot of back injuries, and I just fell the other day actually, which flexibility would not have helped with that. But one of the things that my doctor said is that flexibility helps to reduce injury, right? Like that type of injury. So I do want to be flexible. I don't even know why, but in my imagination, right, when I allow my imagination to run wild with my vision, it always includes me practicing yoga. It always includes me in like a yoga pose. Yoga poses that I cannot do right now are on my vision board. I am like allow my imagination to run wild in every area. I know what my skin looks like, my hair looks like. I know that my nails are done. Yes, all the details. Allow your imagination to completely go wild. I know what me and my husband and I are doing for vacation vacations, what we're doing for vacations with the kids. I know where we're staying. I know how we're flying there. I know the type of house we live in. I just allow my imagination to completely run wild. What it smells like. I know I got those 3-wick candles all over the house, girl. Everywhere, right? Just completely allow your imagination to run wild in every single area of your life. It's going to give you more of a holistic feel as you start to think about the things that you need to do day to day, because this isn't just about achieving one thing in your vision. Don't allow your vision to be singular, right? Allow for your vision to be like panoramic. Give your vision 360 degrees, you understand? So it touches every area of your life. Third tip, write the vision. Actual pen to paper. Like actually pick up a pen. I know it seems so old school, and put on a piece of paper. But I really, truly believe that there is something that happens when you pick up a writing utensil in your hand and you use it to write out the words. There's a different connection with you to the vision that you're writing down. So the word tells us to write the vision and make it plain. And write it in present tense. Don't say I will have, say I am. So imagine yourself, say 10 years from now. What is the vision you have for your life 10 years from now? Think about all the things that you could accomplish in 10 years. Think about who you could become in 10 years, right? And so it doesn't necessarily have to be a lifetime vision. I think maybe for some people can do it. But I think 10 years is a good space. It gives us some time. Who knew what this first year was going to be, right? This first year has been bananas. This first year in this new decade, that's what I mean. It's been bananas. But, write that down and write it in present tense. Hi, like you're introducing yourself and you're telling someone about your life. Hi, I am Courage Molina, Chief Courage Crusader, and I'm your favorite Bible teacher, #1 motivational speaker in the world. Like whatever it is, I'm not even sure that I want that anymore. But anyway, whatever it is, put that out there. My husband and I just recently did this. We love spending time with the kids. Every summer we host. Write that vision in present tense. We've decked out, do you remember that show called Pimp My Ride? We've pimped our property because we have 4-wheelers and we have alpacas. Extremely detailed, right? Extremely detailed. And write it in present tense, pen to paper, present tense. And then the fourth tip I have is get real about the why. Listen, I really feel some type of way about this. I'm going to try not to live here. But get real about your why. All of it. Not just what sounds good. It needs to be real for it to be an anchor. Get real about why you want this for your life. Why you have this vision for your life. I was talking to somebody let me not just say I was talking to somebody. It seems like every time I talk to someone, and they know me as a Bible teacher. It's like when I talk about the wealth that I'm building multi-million-dollar businesses, my faith is not at a place where I want to say I'm building $1 billion business, but I'm growing my faith to a place where I'm going to say I'm building $1 billion business. Okay. That's the goal to get my faith up so I can start saying and believing I am building a $1 billion business. But as of right now, I'm building multi-million-dollar businesses. And when I say things like that, people's response, especially because of the space that I'm in, I'm not just a confidence coach. Y'all know that my confidence coaching is based in faith. I'm a faith-based coach. I don't see myself as a spiritual coach, but y'all know that my business is faith-based. And so because of that, and because I have the ministry, anytime I talk about money, just dollars and cents, how much money I want to make, what my income goals are, it's always like, oh, but why do you want to make that much money? It's because you want to do such and such and such. Man, I'm not about to let these folks make me feel like I cannot want to be rich. There are so many people out here that are not doing good work and they got plenty of money. Do you know who my Father in heaven is? Oh, okay. So I'm going to be honest about why I want this vision. I want this vision because I want my life to be easier than it is now in a lot of areas. I want us to be able to make decisions based on what's best for us and not just what we can afford, right? So don't allow, because I also want it because I like luxury travel, okay? I'm 100% honest. I like luxury travel. I would love to not have to go through the airport. Say what you want. This this my vision. You want to stand in line and fly commercial? Cool. Cool. My vision is not to be flying commercial all the time. My vision is also not to have to work 50 and 60 hours, for me to be able to chill with my husband and our kids. I keep saying my husband because our kids are older. Our kids are grown. All our kids are 18 and over. Right? I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to get in an RV with him and drive across the country and still be able to work and not worry about it. I want to be able to get tired of being in that RV and be like, listen, can we please get a 5-star hotel for the night? Because I can't stay in this RV one more day. You understand what I'm saying? I want to be able to go where I want to go. I want to have the freedom of options. If we decide, oh, we no longer want to live in Charlotte, we want to move to another place, I don't want that decision to be based on so much so I'm like, oh, well, can we afford it? Can we afford to move there? How much is it going to take? I want us to be able to make decisions. And I want to live a luxury lifestyle. I mean, that's got nothing to do with whether or not I'm going to give back or whether or not I'm going to continue to volunteer or any of that. So be honest about your why. Your why doesn't have to be full of, so I can give. If you already know that you are a giver, if you're giving now, before you reach your vision, then you're not going to not. So money gives us the opportunity to be more of who we always were. So I already give. And I love to give my time more than anything. I mean, I don't mind giving my money, but I love to give my time. I love to be able to give my time because I like people. And I love the energy of being around people and that just like, I just gotta love that excitement. Yes, I certainly missed that some during this time that we're in. But so I love to give more time. And if I had more money, I could give more time. Real talk. That's just real. And then last is really think about. So wait, let me just go back. So you need to get serious about your why. Like, get real about your why, because that's the thing that's going to anchor you. That's the thing that's going to keep you focused on the vision. It's going to keep you from giving up on the vision, because that why is going to be so important to you, right? Maybe it's about fulfillment. Maybe it's about feeling fulfilled. Maybe it's about being able to give. Maybe it is about being able to give back, and that is fine. There are so many things I want to be able to do. So my why is huge, but the deepest level of my why is to improve the life of my family. That is like the biggest reason for my why. Is I realize that a very successful business allows me to serve more people and allows me to support my family, support and serve. Support my family at the level that my heart desires to do so, and to serve more people. When your business is small, you can't serve that many people. That's just what it is, okay? Starbucks serves more people than your local coffee shop, mom and pop shop. And I'm not saying that's what you gotta want to do you. I'm empire building over here, right? Because I want to serve more people and support my family at the level that I want to support my family. Next, the next tip is you need to think about what's the first step you need to take, and be honest. Like, so you got your vision, you've written it down, you know what your why is. What is the very first step you need to take? Do you need to go back to school? Do you need to get some training? Do you need to, say no to some things and get your schedule in order? Do you need to get a trainer so that you can work out? Do you need to get a coach? Do you need to boost your confidence? Do you need to work on your faith? Do you need to get counseling? What is the next thing, the very next step? You don't need to know all the steps, but what is the first step you can take towards that life? Okay, just looking at this life, I know that if I want to be flexible, I know that seems so silly, but it is what it is. I know if I want to be flexible, that means that I need to start doing some stretches. Let me find out what these beginner stretches are. Because if I start with beginner stretches and I'm consistent right now, then when I get to the next step, the next level, I'll be able to go to the next level, right? And so find out what your decide what your first step. Sometimes your first step might be Google. I want to do investment properties. Let me Google, because I don't even know where to start. Maybe you're going to start with Google. Maybe your first step. But determine what your first step is. And then here's a bonus for you. Take that step. Do that thing. Go call that person. Book the appointment. Get the free consultation. Sign up for the free webinar. Go on the website to see if you can get a referral for a therapist. Call around to see who can be your, trainer via Zoom, whatever. go ahead and make the decision today to spend some time doing that next step. I hope that this has helped you. I should have said hashtag if this is the replay, all the things, share. I should have told you to put like hashtag vision. But I just want to get on here and give you all the good stuff so I don't think about those things. But share this video if it has blessed you or gave you some things to think about. If you write your vision, I'd love to hear about it. I'd love to hear about you taking the time to write your vision. So you can DM me, you can at me, because I'd love to hear it. And until next time, y'all be strong and very courageous. If you haven't liked this page, like it. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm not really sure what you are waiting on. It's all good stuff, so just subscribe. All right, until next time, y'all be strong and very courageous. It's your girl, Courage Molina, Chief Courage Crusader, confidence coach, and your favorite Bible teacher. I'm out.